Morning, me again, Inspirational post by Leverson. As I said, just going to get straight into it as I normally do. This morning I'm just going to talk just a little bit about what I actually do and what I want to achieve, and hopefully what I want some of you guys as well who come along on this journey, on our journey, what you want to achieve too. First and foremost, I want a healthier mind, and what I mean by having a healthier mind for myself is to be physically aware in my mind. I want to be mentally aware, emotionally, spiritually. I want to be conscious of everything that's around me, everything that I take in, everything that I digest, all the beauties and the wonders of this world that we've got in front of us, that we're actually standing on every morning. If we're lucky enough to have that experience, because there are all sorts of people out here that are able-bodied, some that are non-able-bodied as well, so it's about everybody who is in a space of trying to better themselves, and that is exactly what I'm trying to do through getting to know myself. And how I'm getting to know myself is making sure that if I set out and say that I'm going to do something, that I follow through with it, that I'm not being swayed and stopping myself from doing it by procrastinating. Because if I do that, then it'll lead on to another day. Then negative thoughts start to pop in the mind, and I don't want to have any negative thoughts in my mind at all. It will cross and it will happen, because it's part of human nature that if we see something, we're going to have a negative thoughts. If we hear something, sometimes we're going to hear a negative thought. If somebody does something to us, we're going to have a negative thought. But it's how we deal with that negativity, of how we make our minds work. If somebody says something to me that's something that's negative that I don't like, it could be anything from what my hair looks like, to what I'm wearing, to my glasses, to my skin colour. I'm now just trying to work it in a way so that for me, I'm the better person for it. I'm not going to be dragged down. I'm not going to make sure that I'm going to be fighting over it. The only way that I will fight anybody over anything, and this is where I'm told that I'm very transparent, if you put your hands on me, now we're in a completely different realm. Now I'm defending myself. Whatever words, negative nonsense you want to throw at me, I know that my grandparents, my parents, their parents before them, their parents before them, their parents before them, and them, they had a lot of negative things thrown at them, and a lot worse than I've actually had to put up with. I have been so lucky in that respect, that if I can't get over that through thinking clearly, there is something seriously wrong with me, then I have to come back and check myself. Because what they went through and some of the stories that they've told me is just absolutely, I don't know how they didn't get locked up. I know a lot of people did, but I know that how a generation of people didn't get locked up for some of the things that they had to go through. Because I know that I would have probably been doing life, and that's the way that I was as a person. I know that with 100% of my heart, I know that I would have been locked up, because that's the way that I was. But as it says, it's about me being emotionally, mentally, spiritually, consciously strong in my mind. Don't touch me. Everything's great. Anything you want to say at me, anybody can say whatever they want, but that is down to them. That's their opinion. And do I need to change their opinion? No, they have to change their own opinion. That is down to that individual. Maybe him, maybe her. But don't forget, most things that we go through, it's learnt behaviour. And that's what I used to have, a learnt behaviour of peer pressure, of social group, of wanting to fit in, wanting to be the one not being on the outside. So you do things so that you feel that you are part of a group and a network. But I think a lot of that comes with experience, and a lot of that then comes with confidence of who you really are, and then having that in your makeup and your mindset just to say, no, I don't agree with this, I don't agree with that. Then you become into who you truly are and who you are as a human being, how you are as a person, how you are as a man, how you are as a woman. So I don't think that we really do come into our greatness until later on in life, until we actually start to really know ourselves, because I'm still finding out things about myself. So this is what I'm saying it's about. But what helps me with that as a person, it's my yoga. That helps me tremendously. Just how it keeps me calm. It puts me in a lovely space. It puts me in a space of clarity. It puts me into a warm place. It won't be sweaty and hot, and the poses are difficult, and getting your balance and the concentration, and especially the breathing. It's the breathing that really helps me. But it is hard as well, because sometimes you do forget to breathe, or you hold your breath longer than you actually should, when you should be breathing at, for me, at a easier, cooler, nice sort of like a rhythmic sort of pace. But all that helps me. My meditation helps me. It helps me to definitely think clearer.